What's going on, guys? Mike Anderson here with the 1% Solution in Living Motion Monograms, and welcome back to the live stream. And for all of you guys just joining us for the first time, welcome. You're now family. We appreciate you guys being here. We've got a lot of people in the chat. Everybody's excited about all the deals that are coming up tomorrow, starting like tomorrow at midnight. Whatever happened to actually waking up? Waking up early, standing in line. You know, at Best Buy, at Fry's and stuff, and having those doors open at 7 a.m. You know, it keeps getting pushed back. It's just like everything else. We start to see, well, but okay, it got really dark in here. Sorry about that, guys. You know, it's probably something we're gonna have to deal with. And just like everything else, I think we're starting to see, you know, Christmas stuff in July at Costco, and all kinds of the fun details that come into play when it comes to the holidays firing up early. Now some stores are opening at 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving for Black Friday. Yeah. I don't know if you can still call it Black Friday at that point. Once again, guys, welcome. I really do appreciate all of you guys being here, and make sure you guys, if you haven't already chimed in on the chat, let me know who is out there and who is here and excited to hear about some great deals. One of the questions I had as I was getting things fired up right before that giant Windows update that decided to happen right before we started. Is this gonna be me selling a bunch of stuff? No, you know what? Yeah, at the end, I will tell you guys about any 1% Solutions deals that we are going to be doing for Black Friday to help you guys out. But most of this stuff is, I went on and I just basically tracked down, you know, the things I think that we can use from, whether it be stores, whether it be, you know, like Fry's, Best Buy, stuff like that. Some of our vendors that we all love, we've got some great deals from NLFX that are coming through as well. And we got some info to share with you guys, because I think I was able to find some really, really great deals you may not want to pass up if you need these items. So appreciate you guys being here today. And we're just going to get things cranked off. And a lot of my live streams, in fact, I did a whole, I don't think it's here right now, but I did an entire video that you can find on the channel here about the Asus PC stick. Okay. And the reason I went and started using this as opposed to like the Mika players or some of the other even high-end players is that, you know, one of the problems we always have with those is that they end up wanting to kind of, you know, glitch out right at the end of that video clip. If we're actually using a video that for a motion monogram or something that has a consistent loop between the beginning and the end, then right at the end there's like it's just a fraction of a second stop, pause, let's start the track, you know, so let's start that video clip over again. And that's one of those things that just irritates me. Now, the solution to that is, it's a pretty easy solution. You could always make the video clip like an hour long, at least the loop like an hour long, so that we just don't see it that often. But I ended up kind of going out and finding a solution that will work for that, along with a billion other things. And that is the Asus PC stick. So basically, the whole concept of this, if you guys haven't seen these already, let's see if we can bring this up here. Move this window here. Basically, you're going to turn your projector or your TV screen or whatever you want to plug this thing into. As long as it's got an HDMI port, you're set to go. And it'll turn it into a Windows 10 PC. So you can run any software you want on it. You can run let's see here, bring this up here. You can run any software you want on it. You can run Windows Media Player just to loop video. You know, I use that slideshow presentation. I use the slideshow program that's in the description of that video. It's called Faststone Image Viewer, and I have that program on there so that I can just kind of make instant slideshows with it as well. Really easy to use. And as we slide on over here. When things are doing, we are on the Fry's website, and one of the things I noticed on this is like page 1. I think this is actually Thanksgiving Day deals or something. This is beforehand. You'll notice, and I wanted to point this out so nobody gets confused. There's another Asus stick here. It's $38 from 84. I mean, that's a really great deal. Keep in mind, look for the chrome thing here. Don't do chrome. You're going to be limiting yourself to I'm sure it's going to be useful for a lot of things. I personally can't give you advice on the chrome sticks. I just know that you're limited on the operating system with that. So I wanted to point that out just so that you guys didn't mistake this one for what I'm about to show you guys. Now, a lot of you guys know that those are usually online for about $129, $130. And I got a little excited. I'll be honest with you. When I came across this, regular price $129.99, mail-in rebate $30, promo code, and I think it's like all you have to do to get the promo code, you bring that is just sign up with your email address. So I get them all. I get like 5 emails a day from them. They have specials all the time, but promo code brings us $67 for the Asus. This is the I had to look at it closer. This is in fact the TS10 that I currently use for a lot of events, and I've got a couple of these, and I'm going to be picking another one up just because it is so useful. So Windows 10, you're not going to, like I said in the other video, you're not going to be able to game off of it and stuff. You're going to be able to, you could probably run PowerPoint off of it. You can run a lot of little softwares off of it. In a pinch, use it for like even I actually going to be doing a little testing and hopefully do a video on what we can run off this thing, because I want to try like virtual DJ on it. I want to try all these other programs that we use and see what really does run great off of it. I think it'd be really interesting to see what we can come up with, and just by plugging it into a TV or a monitor and being able to use it. So I want to say, hey, what's going on? Ian's in the chat today. We got Mike from Coastal Events. Awesome seeing you guys here tonight. Thanks so much, Howie, for being here. And so, yeah, this TS10. I mean, it's a great, and a lot of people are like, yeah, but, it's $40 for the, Mica player. It's just a lot easier to get into and stuff. And, this has 2 USB ports on it. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got one of the USB ports is 3.0, and it's a snappy little device. I'm surprised how quick it is. So, 32 gigabytes of storage. If I remember correctly, it kind of comes down to about 22, 23 gigabytes of storage after, because you gotta, it comes with Windows 10. That's the other thing. A lot of the other computer sticks. Or PC sticks, sometimes they just don't come with any operating system on it, and they expect you to put that on. So yeah, that's kind of our first deal that came out here. So yeah, $129 regular price, but if we go back, you're going to see that with that promo code Thursday, it's going to be I'm sure 1 day only. Ships free. You can just order it online, have it sent to your house too. And I know everybody's probably got a Fry's fairly close by. So that's that first one that I wanted to bring up today. And they got some pretty cool computer deals in here too. So if you guys are shopping around for some different items, I'm going to be showing you guys some couple laptops that they're going to have on special that I think, looking at the specs, and I'll explain why I think they'd be great. Make sure they're not on this page. Hey, the writables. Every time I go into a store, I want to take one of those home, but I just know I'm going to use it one time. Either that or I'm taking it to the office and I'm just going to bug the heck out of Randy and Brandon and Cammie and stuff by just floating around the office and saying hi. It'd be great. All right. Greg's in the chat says, good find. I appreciate that, Greg. I like I said, I see that on special every once in a while. I seen it once last year, and I was just hoping that they were going to do something with that PC stick just because it is such a just great little tool to have. I know like JD, I don't know if he's logged in and watching right now, but I know he'll watch later. He's been waiting to see when those things go on special as well. Yeah, there's a $30 mail-in rebate. You're gonna have to wait a little bit for the $30 to come back, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal there. Pretty simple. They just have you click a link to download the form. And I think that was, yeah, that's it for that one. All right. So laptops, man, check these out. Whether you're doing DJing or monograms, or you're going to run virtual DJ, or, you know, all kinds of fun little things like that. Is it this one? There we are. All right. Make sure this is the first one I found. Oh, saw this too. If you guys are looking for a new office chair, these things, the gaming chairs, man, they are. This is actually what I got right now, and in here in the studio, man, I love this hand. Yeah, it goes all the way back. So you know, when I'm working hard at the office, I can get a lot of work done by taking a nap. But these, you know, they turn into a rocker and stuff. They are so flippin' comfortable. But I am not paying $500 for this chair. I don't care how comfortable it is, and it's close. It's that comfortable. It's close for me. I might if I was had a really good year or something, might, you know, splurge, but I doubt it. And so this is also on special. I might pick one of these up for the office because they've got regular price $500. Their promo code $230 off brings it finally down to something a little more affordable. And they are, I mean, I was checking this thing out. These things are built so well. It's gonna last, not like some of the other cheaper office chairs. And I sit in this thing all for let's just say long periods of time. All right, don't judge me. I don't expect to be judged. And it's definitely one of the most comfortable chair I've actually had. Let's see, Sound Obsession. Hey, so yeah, he has a question about the PC stick, and he says, would you load the monogram on a stick, or load the file on a stick for the monograms? Yeah, I do two different things. So if kind of going back to that PC stick, if you want to be able to transfer files over, usually when I prep for an event, one of the things I loaded on that PC stick was my Dropbox account. And so the only file, I have one file in my Dropbox account that is says PC stick, and anything I want on my PC stick I just load on that file. And here at the office, basically I just plug it into the HDMI input on the monitor, you know, fire that PC stick up, it just updates that folder, then I know all the contents on there. I'll have it on a USB drive as backup, but yeah, the easy way, just transfer the static image or the motion monogram, the video file or something, put it onto a USB stick, and then just, you know, when you get to the event, I just grab the file off the USB stick and I drop it on the desktop. That way it's there. I know it's quick and easy. One thing you will have to add to that PC stick is like like a small wireless keyboard mouse, and that has like a USB dongle that you can you know, be able to control it. There's other ways to control it too, like if, I don't know, if you're Drax and you know how to get, you know, virtual desktops on this and that, and be able to, my head starts to smoke and sometimes, and if I can manage to find a way to make it easy for you guys when it comes to that content, believe me, I'll be the first in line to jump up and and see about making that happen. But until then, I'm going to stick with the keyboard and mouse. Let's see. Windows Player does play motion seamlessly. Yes, Windows Media Player does play motion, and it plays MP4s and it plays Windows Media, WMVs. And like when I design it for people, I always, you know, I give them both just in case. Just because I know some media players get really picky. And so you just toss, you know, it's the same thing as going to if you wanted to test stuff out, I always test on the equipment I'm going to use for the event just to make sure I'm not getting any hiccups. But if we've got, you know, a little motion monogram here, let's see if we can do one that's motion. And one of the things you guys may notice is, like, sometimes on the first time that you play that video, when it first fires up, I'm bringing this over here, is let's see, motion. The first time it plays through, sometimes it is a little glitchy, and I think it's just really just the video file loading. But I've never had it happen after that. Even if I just hit pause and play again, it's completely normal, and it does a flawless, seamless loop. And if for all our Mac friends out there and stuff, if you guys are using like a Mac device, they've got. I wanted to look up some and see if let's see if they have any on special. It's just those little Mac PCs that I think those are even more powerful than the PC sticks, and they're really small. They'd sit right on top or underneath the projector, and you could probably run almost any program off those things. They are really powerful, and those, if you're using like QuickTime does a flawless motion loop as well. So if we go into static motion, there we go. Where's our sample pack? And if you guys ever want examples to play with, just make sure you email me, send me an email at info@livingmotionmonograms.com. I'll send you all 50 static images and all 10 motion monogram loops, just so you guys can play around with them and have them for your meetings and stuff if clients want to pick them out. Obviously, we also have the website pickmymonogram.com where you guys can send your clients to. That's the unbranded and no pricing on there, where they can pick out the design they want. And see, I got our motion examples here finally. And of course, these are zipped, so I'm sure it's probably going to give me a little bit of an issue here. So this is not Windows Media Player. So let's try, as I'm working on that. And if you guys do have any questions on the stuff we go over, yeah, definitely make sure you toss it in here. Into the chat. But if you send me an email at info@livingmotionmonograms.com, I'll go ahead and make sure that you guys get that link to the sample pack there. So let's go ahead, properties. And change this back to our media player. So as we play this, bam, let's go full screen. Two things you'll end up wanting to do down here at the bottom, which you guys can't see. I'm gonna have to not make this full screen. At the bottom on your controls, you've got a little loop button here. Turn and repeat on, turn and repeat off. Just make sure that's on and highlighted. That way it'll get to the end and start over again. We're going to see if this video loop is an actual seamless loop. And it may not be here. We see a stutter. Yeah, not bad. It is a pretty good loop there. And then once you get, basically you do the same thing with the PC stick. Once you get it up and running, you just hit the full screen icon, and it's and all the controls go away when the mouse stops. So that'll run all night like that for you. I'm always afraid I'm going to hit a hotkey and end the stream, and I'll be talking to myself for the next 30 minutes. Okay, so we got that. We got the PC stick. Let's talk about laptops, man. We all use them. We use them for DJing. We use them for all kinds of stuff. and doing video and mapping and all those things. Check this out. We got an MSI. I use MSI. I think some of the best ones. I always say if you're gonna get a laptop, go for gaming. Go for a gaming laptop. Yes, it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be bulkier, but there's a reason for that. Okay, there needs to be more airflow. They need more room because you're gonna have an actual graphics card in there. You're gonna have the power you need for what you do. If you're just playing, if you're gonna run your if you're going to DJ off of Windows Media Player or something like that, you don't need a whole lot of power. You can use anything you want. But these programs are getting more and more, intensive when it comes to the resources they need in order to run smoothly. And I'm always just, I just kind of go for, usually almost the biggest and best you can get. Sometimes you go for that big, like MSI has a laptop right now. It has 2 graphics cards. It needs 2 large power supplies to run this thing at full power. It is amazing. All right. It is amazing. It's running 2 graphics cards in bridge mode. It just flies. And it's also $5,000. But, but did I want to buy it? Yes, I did. Will I? Yeah, it depends if I can get my wife to go on vacation alone or not, and I can get it here in time. So sometimes I go just kind of one step underneath that. But you look at this. Let's look at the specs on this thing. So regularly, it's $1,100. It's still a pretty good price for a laptop. I know. I know for a fact that there's usually a huge difference between spending $600 and $1,000 on a laptop. So as we go through these, the few things that I always look for when I'm looking for, laptop for doing DJ and lighting, and keep in mind, I've got an older MSI. Okay, mine's i7, but it's it's not. I'd have to look up the specs. It's 4 or 5 years behind this one. So we've got the GTX 1050 graphics card in here. The 1050, okay, and the numbers after it obviously are going to be the higher the better. They've got 1080, they've got the next generation, which I'm not even going to go into right now because I don't think they're even available for laptops. But you've got 4 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. Now that's the thing. Latest, it's GeForce GTX 1050 graphics card. What that tells you is that it's got a separate graphics card for processing video and stuff. Which helps out dramatically because it's not taxing your processor in order to, render video, whether it be on your screen or not. You've got, let's see, let's take a look at some of the, we've got USB 3.1. Awesome. You got this, there you got our Type-C USB, which is also great because there's a lot of products coming out which are using the Type-Cs. It'd be nice to be able to use those. As an example, you've got some of the even the Thunderbolt ports. We'll see if this thing's got the Thunderbolt port on it or not. Which someone in the chat can help me out. Is this Thunderbolt? Is that it started with Apple, but is that the same thing as the Type-C? But a lot of the graphics, external graphics boxes are using like the Type-C, where you can have 2 or 3, separate monitor outs just with that one plug, which just won't run very well off of just regular USB or the 2.0 or anything. So we've got our 4K output for up to 2 additional external monitors. So you guys can do a 3 monitor setup. I run 2. It's so nice to have the extra real estate. I've got 1 extra monitor to my right, so I can put search windows, whether it's text or my scripting and stuff for events, and still have full screen for my DJing. And keep in mind, I typically use 1 laptop for everything. So for big events, if I'm doing I'll be using the same laptop to run my, like virtual DJ with the 8000 plugged into it. Also with the Chauvet Show Express, software running for my light shows. Also with Grand VJ running in order for like my monogram or projection. I'll have the extra screen set up, and sometimes two up, you know, and that setup I'll do up to 2 projectors with that. So I'll be running my laptop, my extended screen off to the right, and 2 more projectors with separate images on those projectors off of one laptop. And that's a laptop that was, you know, 4 years behind this one, and I paid a lot more money than this for it. Processors, so yeah, i7 7700 HQ. HQ is one of the best for mobile that you can get. We've got, let's see here, yeah, M.2. So our SSD solid state drive is an option. It's up to 2. So this is optional, which means it has the slot, so you can always add one in there, which I highly recommend for your operating system. And you can get those in up to, I think, a gig, up to a terabyte, I believe. And one of the things I did with mine is the bigger the laptop, obviously there's more room in there. I opened mine up and I had 2 spots for 2 hard drives, so I tossed 2 extra hard drives in mine. So that is one of them, and their sale price, we've got $7.99. So they've got a mail-in rebate of $100, $200 on the promo code to bring it in. That's going to be awesome. Then there's one more. It's a little bit more expensive, but let's just compare the two, see if it's worth it. So again, we've got our same processor, i7 7700 HQ. We've got the NVIDIA GeForce 1060 GTX graphics card. This one's VR ready, which just means it's got, let's see, the correct plug-in, I believe. If we look at some of these photos here. Oh. Yeah, so it's got some, it's got DisplayPort out on it. It's got HDMI. It's got the Type C. We've got, so this is the Apache, which is the step up from mine. All right, here's our details. All right, so it's got turbo boost, so it's unlocked, so we can go up to 3.8 gigahertz. Hopefully I'm not boring the heck out of you guys with the numbers. Video memory, it's kind of 6 gigs of DDR5 instead of 4 as the last one. We got 16 gigabytes of RAM at 2400 megahertz. Terabyte hard drive. We got SATA. We've got Bluetooth 4.2. Okay, so we got Thunderbolt on this one, and that's the USB 3.1 type. That's the Type C. We've got HDMI, which will support up to 4K monitor, and it doesn't say. I'm wondering if it's got the M.2 on the board. Well, I bet it does. I think most of them do. I mean, if mine had it, these definitely have to have it. So the M.2 drives look like almost like another memory stick that just kind of snugs in there. It's really small. It's amazing how small it is. And it's a hard drive, but it's solid state. And that one, a little bit more, but you know, the list price was 15, and then so it's going to go for right about $1,000. Terabyte hard drive. What was the memory? What was the actual memory on this other one? Yeah, it's 12. So we got 12 gigabytes of memory. Still have the terabyte. Oh, that's the wrong one. So it's got the 1050 and 16 gigabytes. So it's got 16 gigabytes terabyte hard drive. And the second one, same thing, terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes memory. 15.6 on the screen, and this is probably about the same. 15.6 on the screen. That's a tough call. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I don't. Yeah, that's tough. that'd be a tough one, especially if like if you're using it for DJing and lighting and all that and that stuff. If you're not using it for doing video as well, I think both of them would work awesome if you want to save some money. I definitely think both of them are going to work really good. All right. We've also got, let's see here. Art of Sound says, considering buying the Intel CS 325 and have a little bit, or to have a little bit more power than the Asus. Asus is another brand I absolutely love too for gaming PCs. Would that be considered overkill for what I'm doing for animated monograms and slideshows and stuff? I don't know. I don't know if it's ever overkill. That's just me talking though. I'm sorry. I hate having stuff that gives me limitations. I would rather it just work for what I want it to. And I think that's the kind of the whole purpose of it. Mike Russell Events Lighting says, let's see, it's got Asus. He's got some specs on here. So yeah, and it's 1 terabyte. Yeah, is that the one we just looked? No, that's a different Asus. Nice. So in that one, there's another one, Asus for $1249 or something. Nice. And then I think we still have this page here, which had some cool things. If you guys are looking for video card for your home PC or for doing rendering and work and stuff, man, there's some pretty amazing ones here, really inexpensive. Like this one's all right. It's the 1060. Keep in mind, like, the desktop video cards are way better than the mobile stuff you find in laptops. They just are. They're just faster. They've just got more power that they can use too. That's why. It's like what I've got in this one in the studio setup that I built, which I think you can also see in the little studio walk around that I did, the video I did. It's got I've got the 1080 XTI, or it's the TIX, whatever. It's an 11 gigabyte MSI card. It's a beast. I had 2 of them in here and they just both didn't fit, so I had to take one back. And when I called MSI, they're like, "Why the heck would you? Why would you want to put two? Why would you want to run two cards in that?" It's like I don't know. Because I was building the ultimate PC. He goes, "Yeah, you're just wasting your money." So there's a point where people do believe you're wasting money. Imagine that. All right, let's see. I want to make sure this is our third page of our. Yeah, I didn't miss anything here. They got a couple great deals on some of the processors too. If you're deciding to do a PC build. And I think that's something I'm going to do here pretty soon is, I want to do a live stream maybe next week on talking about the components. And if you're interested in doing your own build for your like tower PC or something at home or for an office or something, then kind of give some advice on what I went through and what I've done in the past, because I've built quite a few of them. So we've got some different items here from Fry's. Of course, they've always got, their screens and stuff. This is a really great price on this is the Gaming X, so it's the 8 gigabyte version. This is the this is a different one. This is the 1050. All right, yeah. Then the specs are so close on that stuff that it's always nice to just be able to take a look. Sometimes look at the reviews. I always type it into Google and look at the reviews. So here's some of their. They've got the i9 processors. So yeah, all of you guys who just bought an i7, it's out of date. Say bye-bye. It's gone. We're on to i9 now. But I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you may want to hold off on doing the i9 just quite yet. Yeah. There's a whole list of things, the reasons why. One of the biggest things is just they're just not using it all yet. So yeah, I would save a whole ton of money if you're going to go unlocked go with the i7s, the 7800s or something. Those just are fast as all out, and there you can use pretty much all the bandwidth on it. So, we got that. Yeah, great price on the i7. Let's see, and I think that's about it here. So we've got that. I wanted to share a couple other things too, because someone, I'm not going to name any names, but someone we all know and love and care about has extended a little tidbit to me. And I won't mention any names. But it starts with N and ends with LFX. And they were kind enough to give me a little sneak peek on some of the things they're going to be doing. And I'm not saying this is all the things they're going to be doing. There could be more. And some of this stuff, I will be honest with you and say that you may have to contact Katie to find out a little bit more. But I wanted to give you guys the insight and let you know what's going to be a couple items that are going to be, in fact, running on special for them. So, because I think it's going to be really important. At least you guys can do a little planning. How do I do this? Okay, let me see. Oh, I can do this. Okay. I don't want to get anybody in trouble because there are rules on this. I'm not allowed. I know that there's a minimum advertised price. I went on to Google and I just made up some prices. So, you know, these, I didn't get these prices from anyone in particular, but we'll just leave it at that. And they've got a couple cool specials happening here pretty soon, if not already. If you want to contact them, let's go. Come on. I wanted all this done before we got started, but the little computer issues made that impossible. There we go. Come on, baby. Start that up. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, it's not gonna. Okay. All right. I hope I'm not gonna get anybody in trouble on this. I'm gonna do my best. Just for 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let's go here. Like I said, I just want to make sure I don't get anybody in trouble. I don't want to. And then we're going to, I got to make a little header here so that I think we'll do that. I think that'll work out. And we'll come back here. Hey, welcome back, guys. Hi. Welcome back to my desktop screen. So they've got a couple of cool things I was kind of excited about. For those of you guys interested in getting into some lighting and stuff, or just adding some new effects and stuff to your setup, they've got two different of the PARs that are going to be on as a package deal. They've got the FX Par3s. So we got the Par3s, obviously we got the 3 giant LEDs, but these also have like the strobe ring on them and stuff, and you can control. They got a ton of different programs. But here's the biggest kicker is that you also get not just generic cables. We're talking, 4 10-foot NLFX platinum cables. They are the ones who make all my cables. These are the cables that I love. They just last forever. And they're DMX cables. They're not just microphone cables. I know you've done it. Fess up to it. You get the remote, you got the carrying bag with that. You've also got our they've also got the FX Par. This is the one I was kind of interested in, just kind of maybe taking a peek at for you know, just kind of creating just a basic light show, kind of like, because I've got a couple of the gig bars which I just love for just basic. Hey, we're gonna throw it up and just create a little bit of lighting around the dance floor area. But these will do the same thing. But I know you can control like the outside ring on these and the inside as well. And this is for the Par9's FX Par9 package. So you still get you've got your cables, you get the 5 lights. It's a little bit more expensive, but I would, like I said, I want the power there just in case on the larger floors. These things would, they've got some internal programs and wireless remote too. So, you know, set them up on the stand, plug them in, and let them go to the beat of the music. If you want a basic light show. They're going to be doing a special on like the Slim Par quad IRCs. So I know we've seen these. Jeremy Breck has used these in his designs all over the place when it comes to like you see at Mobile Beat and everything. Great, nice little powerful lights. And for our RCF fans, ooh, we got some we got some speakers that are coming. There's going to be specials. I'm not going to talk about pricing on these. All right. All I'm saying is you're going to have to talk to Katie, because I'm not going there. I'm not getting her in trouble. She will, I'll be honest. She makes me fear for my life. I don't want to make her mad, but I know one thing. She's always taking care of me. So make sure you guys, contact I will, and I'll put her information in the comment section, or in the description of this. I just didn't want to put it in there right away. As soon as the stream's over, we'll get that information up and updated for you guys, so you can click and check that out. So they will check out the RFC, the NX towers, and these are the L24s here, the A's, also the Evox 8s, which we hear so much about, and these are 2A line arrays with the 12s. Which I think this is the one that pops. I think that was the top. This top speaker, man, slides right into the back of the sub. Really great design. And they got some package deals too, I believe. So that you got for our EV fans out there. Check out the ELX systems. They've got they're going to get you covered with the sound itself, and it looks like Ben's going to throw in a cart. No, I don't know if that's that's going to be part of it, but I'm sure it'll be it can be part of the package. I promise you. They'll take care of you. So take a look at some of that stuff. If you guys are interested, you're going to be upgrading your speakers, and keep your eye out, because, you know, send Katie a little message going, you know, is there, do you decide that there's anything else that might be pertinent that we could possibly be seeing as a special for Black Friday? Because I'll be honest, she changes her mind on a lot of stuff all the time. Now, she never takes stuff away, but she does happen to add stuff. Poor Ben. Because she'll just add stuff all the time. So I appreciate that. So we've got some really cool specials from NLFX. We've also got some really cool things from happening for our friends. I'm a huge proponent when it comes to making sure that you guys are working on your performance, being as best as you guys can for when it comes to improving what you're doing at the events, because I don't care how much lighting you bring, how much gear you bring. If you don't know how to use it, you know, practice makes perfect. And if the guests are bored, they're not having a good time, none of that's going to save you. I promise you, none of that is going to save you. So take some time to improve what it is that you are doing as a professional. And one of those ways is our training from our beloved trainers, our icons in the industry. These are some of the things that I have that I wanted to share with you guys, because I know that they just are phenomenal opportunity. One of the first ones is something new Mike Walters came out with. He's going to be running a special on, and music history. So if you guys one of the things that you're going to be able to do, he's going to be running a special on this. And so anyone who purchases the new music history for the mobile DJ videos between now and Monday the 27th will receive a free audio copy of the book running your multi-op. And for anybody, I mean, honestly, I've heard the running your multi-op, and I kind of got I'm not a multi-op, and there were some nuggets in there that I used still. Like I was like, oh, I'm taking that. That just helped out. That I think that you guys would enjoy. So we got a couple cool things. I'm gonna have links to all this stuff also in the description for you guys to check out. So he's gonna give you guys a special on that for our Black Fridays. We've got we just had Mitch here in town, him and Vicky doing a seminar on on the sales process. I've got one of the things I picked up for Mobile Beat last year was the sales process, ultimate follow-up solution. And one of the things he's going to be doing is anyone who purchases this, the ultimate follow-up solutions, is going to receive $100 off and get a copy of the Sales for Event Pros book. And that's going to be kind of limited while the books last. So jump on that as soon as you can if you want to get a copy of that. But I use these, and he actually goes in and shows you how to, like, if you use God, help me out in the chat. What's the other awesome DJ planner that we use? I guess I have DJ Intelligence, and I think it's DJ Event Planner. Oh, I hope it's not called that, because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Is it DJ Event Planner? Yeah, just all right, shut up. Oh, yeah. All right, great. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks. He even put it on here for me. I appreciate it. God. All right, guys. So if you're using DJ Event Planner, like, he shows you how to use these templates and stuff, and the stuff that you can automatically send out as just part of it. A part of this is just texts and stuff and ideas to send out to them. Thanks. I appreciate it. Sounds obsession. Just to send out to the clients and stuff, and to be able to check in with them and stuff. Like, I use them as just our updates for, hey, don't forget, you're 11 months away from your wedding. Here's some great advice. And but it really is, yeah. Just sitting there talking, having the two of them talk for like an hour at our ADJ meeting. Yeah, it was amazing what he saw in a simple email that just blew me away. So if you want to increase your sales, I think this is one of those really easy things to do, and to be able to set up templates. So yeah, he's going to have that special available for his product there. I have to look to make sure we go that some of the stuff was confirmed, because I know some of it was let's see here. I know Marquee, we're going to be doing there's for those of you guys joining us, going to the Marquee show. They have some really great deals happening. And they're going to be doing a Black Friday special. $100 off the Expo Pass. And it'll run through the 26th. So make sure you guys jump on that as well. We've got Mr. Ron Ruth. He's going to be doing a special as well here. And The guy's a genius when it comes to improving the client's perception. God, what you do and how you, I guess, just how you're perceived and stuff. This is going to be like $150 sale on 2 consultations with him. So if you're interested, check it out. We'll have that link in the description as well. So the Back to the Marquee show, that's July 9th through the 11th, 2018. Black Friday sale is going to be $100 off. And so it'll bring it down to $399 for the show. And that is the new DJ and photo booth conference. So it's going to be pretty incredible. I'm going to be, let's see, very, very soon. And I will have the links up in the description because we're finalizing the pages. But tomorrow we'll have them active. Is some specials on the 1% solution as well. So if you guys are interested in that, I will show you a few of the, oh, yeah, you got the link active. Okay, cool. So there's a few different options here. If you go to 1%solution.com, and do me a favor, if you guys are watching the video, if you have any one of the 1% solution discs, what I want you to do is hit the like button. All right, hit the like button on this video. Just let me know if you got the solution by hitting that like button, so that I can kind of see what we got. So anybody who doesn't have any of them, if you don't have any of them, here's what I want you to do. I want you to, if you order one or the whole set and you love it, come back, hit the like button. All right. If you're getting good content out of this anyway, if you're awake still, hit the like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. All right, hit that subscribe button. And one of the things you'll see is weird things happen in the middle of the stream. If you haven't subscribed already and you hit that subscribe button, things happen to pop up right in the middle of the stream for us. So let's see, what do we got over? So yeah, we've got the entire collection. Something we never do except sometimes at conferences, and even then, I haven't seen it quite this low before. We're doing the entire set. This includes the tools disc, which come with lifetime of monogram updates, and whenever I come out with them, you get volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get volume 5 tools, which is the monograms disc with all the extra samples and stuff of like audio. It's just the tools disc that makes volume 5 so much easier to do. And then also volume 7 projectors. Hey, you want to keep your projector rented out a lot more than it is right now? Even if you're doing monograms with it, why letting it sit on the shelf half your weekends when you could have it out for other ideas and to be able to create really great moments at your weddings by using projection and stuff. And that is what it's 11 other ideas that you can use your video projectors for besides monograms, because we covered that in volume 5. You can get it for $299. All right, this can be very limited time. Ends on the 1st, so December 1st. It's going to be gone. You're going to see a performance-based package, and the performance-based package we've got set up here. It's $199, and that is going to give you volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's kind of all the content that you see with Randy Bart. This is what I always say: if you want to start with something that's going to improve your business, start with this, because there's a lot of little bells and whistles that you can do for your companies, but none of that's going to make any difference if people are bored and they leave the event early. They're never going to ask for your card. So the performance base is always one of the best things to start with. And Randy, we're offering it for $199 till the 1st. You can also, I'll have this link in here, and we'll go to livingmotionmonograms.com. Let's try. And really, I'll put the actual link in here, but you can click on any link you want in here. We're just going to go to the Square store. Even if you click on, everybody, are you doing a special on the projector mount? No, I still have it for $50 off. I'm not going to do a special on the projector mount it'd be a long time probably before we do any before I do any specials on this. Besides, if you want to get your second one, you can get the second one for $129, or the third one for another $129 when you're buying yours. So you can do it that way, but you can close out that window when it pops up and the store pops up. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can get a sneak peek. But I will put these on the website here tonight. We'll get the page up and post that as well, and I will post links to this as well. So I'm going to give you guys some options here. If you want to get the full tech pack, okay, regular price is usually $199. You can see it in the store. Okay, until the December 1st, it's going to go $149. Okay, all 3 discs. That's Volume 5, Volume 5 tools, and Volume 7 projectors. Volume 5 tools is going to be a download that you'll get pretty much instantly, and we'll mail out those orders as we get them in for the discs. If you're just looking to fill in something, or you just want one disc, you can go ahead and get any one of them. So you got your digital download of the Volume 5 tools, which is I'm going to offer for $79 until the 1st, or Volume 7, $79, Volume 5, $79, or you can get all 3 for the $149 until the 1st on that. So I guess the whole point of this stream is that I wasn't going to go through and spend a whole lot of time on our stuff, but I think that people were also looking for that, hoping to get deals on that. And I think we got the full set, we got the performance set, and we got the tech set. So even if you're just looking for one particular thing, I think we got you covered. And you can pick up the individual ones as well for a less expensive price. So I hope you guys will definitely enjoy that. All right, let's see here. We got that's up. Let's make sure we got this going on. Any questions on this stuff, or anything you guys are looking for in particular? What are you excited about for Black Friday? What are you going to be shopping and looking for out there? Put that in the comment section. And I'd be interested to see that. I'll see what I need to add to my shopping list. So what am I missing out on? I'm always afraid I'm gonna get home and be like, oh, so close. I wanted that so much. I should have looked for that.
Oh my god.
We got that. We got we got Black Friday specials all over the place. If I do come across, and I'm sure I will, I'll put some. I might put some. Hey DJ Verad, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, man. And if I do come across some other deals and stuff, I will make sure I include those in the not in the comment section, but in the description, so that and I'll put it just underneath all the other. I'll just say more stuff that I found you might be interested in. What do we got? I got or if you guys found any deals, even toss it in the chat. Just don't put www dot in front of it. Otherwise it might block it. And maybe I can bring it up here and share it with everybody. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. I know that a lot of us do. You guys do photo booths and stuff, right? Some of you do. I just got this, and I wanted to share it because they had some really cool deals on some photo booth stuff. So, like, I usually get my media from Photo Club, but unless there's a photo company who wants to sponsor my channel, then let's talk. So Fujifilm, so they got some different printers up here, and they're like, and forgive me, I really don't know. I haven't looked these up yet because I just got this in, and whether these are great deals, but man, a lot of these are like $1,000 off. And oh, hi. All right, Dad. Did you want to say hi? Come here. All right. Here's our future live streamer here. He's going to say hi to everybody. Is he going to say hi? Just say hi.
Wow.
You are silly. Say hello.
Hello.
All right.
Come on, Dad.
I'll be all right very soon. Very soon. Very soon.
Come on.
Oh, very soon. Oh, he's gonna be bad. All right. Oh, there's my alarm. I guess we gotta hurry. So, okay, we got a couple printers here. We've got let's see if there's any that I'm using here. We got the Mitsubishi, which I've used in the past. Really fast print. 679. If you guys are not carrying a second printer with you, what is wrong? First off, what's wrong with you? Not just because of having backup. All right, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm saying, you know how much easier it is when it comes, like when my printer, when the printer runs out in our photo booth for April run in the booth, all we do is unplug 2 plugs, pull the printer out, put the second one in, plug it in, and they start printing again. We worry about media changes later, not in the middle of a rush, and we're able to use 100% of the media before we have to switch the paper. We're not worried about that. So we just have, printer 1, printer 2, and they just run on a constant rotation. It's so nice. It just makes things a lot easier. Let's see. We've also got another Mitsubishi here. The D. So yeah, this D70. Randy, pay attention. Order this. All right. Ooh, we got our high tie. Oh, Synovia. That's the one I use. So CS2, very quick, very awesome. Ooh, 585. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think I need a third. Is there anybody who is making an how funny would it be? We should make an oversized or just a ridiculously oversized photo booth and have it make ridiculously oversized prints, and we can do that with these things. 24-inch printer instead of 4x6. Got a 24-inch printout. Oh, I would love it. That'd be so much fun. How cool of an idea would that be? Someone borrow one and just do it. Just when they walk away, you hand them this giant 2-foot. Here's your photo, and just record it. Put that on your promo. Oh, and this bag. Oh, if you don't have this is what we use. I put both printers in one bag here. It is awesome. It's so strong, and there comes the divider. Fits both of them, and I have to add some extra room in there with the CS2s. So this bag, it's got a little bit of a rigid sides to it, and a lot of padding, but not hard. So I think it's very, very effective on that. But 2 printers in it, it does get heavy. So don't try and do more than that. So Photo Booth Club's got some really great deals there as well. And I'm going to keep searching for those. I'll see what other Black Friday deals end up coming up for like some of these other stores, especially for like, laptop stuff that I know you guys, everybody uses for DJing. That's where I want to scope out those deals so that, especially in stores where I know all of you guys can probably hit, because they're pretty much going to be everywhere, right? Tablet, they have a gaming section, PC gaming accessories. Just have PC laptops, gaming laptops. You just skip all the other stuff. I will be honest with you. Best Buy tends to have a lot more of the newer stuff than the older stuff. Woodward Warrior, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, man. I know that popped up earlier and missed it, but thanks so much for subscribing there. I got the Omen. So I'll check it. I'll take a look at some of these specs on these and see what really stands out to me and what I think is going to be best value for your money, and see what I can share with you guys on these. So I'll spend some time looking through the specs on these for you guys as well. And if you do have any questions on them, feel free, leave them in the comments section below. I'll take a look at it, and I mean, it may not let you put a link in there. It may block it. I apologize for that, but if you can give me a hint of where it's at, hey, Best Buy, this one, then you should be able to put at least the model number in there, and I can look it up that way. I can give some advice on what I think of it. And I think that is about. There's just got so many gaming laptops. Oh my god! Because I just Best Buy stuff tends to be newer. They have the newer stuff than a lot of the stuff at Fry's. I'm not saying all of it. A lot of the stuff is going to be kind of the hey, we're clearing out last year's models. But this is this is an example of one of the beasts. Let's just play devil's advocate. Let's just have some fun. Let's do what we shouldn't do and go. Let's price it from high to low, and see if ooh, yeah, $5,000. So this is an example of the one I love, and this is a let's see. It's got. Actually, I've never seen this one before. So let me go to the one that I've seen. This might be the brand new one. I still have to take a look at, but this is the one. $4,500. So this laptop comes with not one, but there's two power supplies that have to plug into each other to power this thing. Let's go down to specs and see what we've got. Let's see. Yep. Obviously full HD display, 7th generation. It's a 7920 HQ. Okay. So usually people are running 7700s are really great. 7920 HQ mobile processor, pretty much the fastest thing they had out there. 64 gigabytes of just RAM. Okay. Just a RAM. Got a terabyte hard drive and two 512 solid state drives, which usually are they have them in there ran as RAID 0, which are RAID 0, I think. Yeah, RAID 0. So you're basically writing stuff to both drives super fast. You've got two, not one, two of the GTX 1070 SLI graphics cards in one laptop. Okay, they are connected. They are ready to go, blasting out power, which means backed 8 gigabytes of DDR5 dedicated memory. I want to look that up because I don't know if that means there's 16 gigabytes of DDR memory or if there's actually 4 gigabytes on each one, because you usually see like 4 gigs of RAM on those. HDMI output, we've got the 5 3.0 USB ports, Thunderbolt port for the advanced monitors, external drives and stuff. You can do that. Next generation wireless connectivity. We've got Blu-ray burner and player, and looking at but yeah, it's 100%. Every review I've seen on this thing is just insane. It's just built so well. And the other cool thing, this little piece right here, it's like there's no trackpad. No, you can flip the number pad over and it turns into a trackpad. It's so cool. So it flips over, turns into a trackpad, and your mouse right over here. You just see how big and bulky this thing is, man. It is a beast. So if anybody wants to or shopping for Christmas present for me, I've been a good boy. Please. I'll send you 1% solution. I would MSI, if you'd like me to review the new laptop, please contact me with the information in the description below. How awesome would that be? And if I do, I will share it with all of you guys. It will be our community laptop. And when I'm not using it, you're more than welcome to use it. All of you. Just go pick it up. No, why? Everybody in the chat, I don't believe you. Wait, no, you should believe me. Come on. Someone asked, as we wrap things up right now, finish up sending in those questions. Anybody got, so Sounds Obsession says, any ideas on good HDMI wireless system? Good for 100 feet? I noticed that you're going to see ones that are good for like 45 feet and ones that are good for like 300 feet. Usually the ones in between there are either really lying about their range or they're modest about their range, I think. And so I use HD Flow. One of the other things I was going to look at, and because I also got, I will post a thing in the description below, because I've got to find it again, because it was like $100 off too. It was another fries thing, and at least a fries special. Let's see if we can find it real fast. It was a new. Let's try this. This was a new one. Where? All right, you guys all got me. You guys got fries like kicked me out of their website. What did you guys do? Thank God I'm still online. What did you do? You guys got me in trouble. I think was it just bad? All right, we'll try it. New window. Apparently not. All right. Well, they have. There's a wireless device that they have. I just can't get on their website. They won't allow me. Or it's down. Maybe it's down. Maybe you guys see if you're having trouble. Let's try Explorer. Oh God, really? Let's buy an ad. Yeah, being in electronics, we're not shady at all. Yeah, no, I think their website's down. They might be doing some transitioning for the Thanksgiving sale or something. Who knows? I will find it for you guys though, and I will make sure that I post a link to it. It was like, I want to say it was $200, and it looked pretty beefy. I want to get it. Maybe it's less. Maybe it's $150, and it looked pretty good. It's got it. One of the things I looked at, I loved about it, it had HDMI in. So the transmitter had the HDMI in and HDMI out on it. So you can go into it and then out of that into your projector or monitor, and then have the other one on a second projector or monitor. So I think that works out really well. And the range on it looked really impressive. I know that I've used, for that range, like 150 feet or so, I think that the Optima, they have a wireless unit. I don't know if they still have it available. I've had it for like 5 or 6 years, so there might be better technology out there. But Optima HD Cast Pro. Okay, this, I'm still working on this thing. I'm really trying to get this thing to work to share with you guys. I just having issues, and I just know it's not I don't know. I think there's a way. I'm trying to make it, because I'm just not even able to. Basically, it's a USB, or it's a HDMI stick, much like the PC stick. Plug into your projector and then you can cast to it. But I'm trying to get it to work as a second monitor. I know it works with Mac. I'm trying to get it to work with PC as an extended monitor, and not just mirroring my screen. And that's the trouble I'm having. So I need to talk with Optima to make sure I get the right information, because people have said it. Yes, you can do it, but we know how that is. So this is the one I have and it's 129. What's the range on they say the range on this is? This, I got protected. So product summary. Doesn't say. I have to look. I'll look it up or go to optimausa.com, check it out. But this is another one that I've used that works really well. And so the transmitter is the big one. The receiver, you can power off usually the USB output of the projector if the projector allows that. But it also has 3 inputs on the transmitter, 1 output on the receiver. Pretty inexpensive option here. Sometimes you can get, but even let's go to one thing I noticed. People stop using them or something, or they just have too many. But if we look for HD flow, the 300 series, the one they have out right now. I guess I better be careful what I type in for flow here. HDS. HDS. I can't even see it here. Okay, HDS 300. And probably because it's peerless. I've seen the older ones go for a lot more than the newer ones. I've never had a problem with it, but I'm wondering if there's issues with it. And I don't see it available here. Oh, here we go. But this is a full kit. So this is 6 receivers. Oh, come on. I swear I've seen these like brand new for $250. It's like the price dropped out from underneath it. They just lowered it like crazy. And peerless HDS. It's just insane. So $399. We've got $319. We've got some people are on crack apparently. Oh, okay, never mind. So $1869. That's for 6 receivers. Good God, people, come on. Oh yeah, so $319. I mean, it's still less than what I paid for it new on the older one. So the price has dropped on them a little bit. Mike from Coastal Events asked, "Have you used the Microsoft wireless display adapter yet?" I just had one delivered today. No, not yet. I haven't yet. I have a feeling it's going to be much. Maybe not. I know that the Optima obviously works. It works really well with Apple. I got it to work perfect with my Apple, iOS devices, but Windows devices. I even have the Windows app that I had to track down and find. So I'm doing something wrong basically, and I want to sort that out before I kind of share exactly how to do it with you guys. To just save you guys a ton of time. I just already spent like 5 days on this stupid thing, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'd be interested in and let me know. Definitely share with me what you think. The Microsoft wireless display adapter. I'll check it out. Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely something worth looking into there. So now I appreciate you guys coming out. Again, any other questions, go ahead and post them in the comment section below. I'll answer them and get those answers for you guys. But thanks so much for coming out to the stream tonight. And hopefully we'll get through the holiday here. Next week, we're going to fire it back up. We're going to come up with some more great content for you guys. Let's do some more live streams just because I love interacting with you guys and answering those questions. So we're going to get back into the design aspect of all of this too. And, again, progress that learning. It's stuff that you guys can do. Tonight was about just kind of helping you guys out, sharing some experience on what I saw and what might help you out as if you're shopping for equipment and gear to buy. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Have a great night, and we will see you on that next stream. Thanks.